feel like you might be the right guy to ask these. Coach Sweeney said some interesting stuff over the years, even this year, but bring your own guys. What's your favorite dab and coaching over the years?
Mine's best is the standard. You know, he says that a bunch of, and you know, it's posted up in the indoor. But I think that a bunch of our guys are really taking that to heart, and I think that's been a huge impact on our team. You know, guys take that, whether it's in the weight room, the film room, you know, whether it's the meals they eat. You know, when best is the standard, you know, we're held to a different standard, like it says, and I think that we've really just taken that on a hold.
Have you tried to come up with one of your own?
No, that's all him. I wouldn't want to take anything away from him.
You worked so hard to do a ground war on this year. Just the journey you had to take. You stand on top of that, and you rub the rock, and everyone's looking at just you, not the whole team running down, just you. So what is that? What is that moment like?
Probably be crying like a baby. You know, been here 5 years. It's going to be a very emotional day. But at the end of the day, we got a football game to play, and so once we get down that hill and it's all said and done, you know, we're going to be ready to go. But it's definitely going to be a great moment.
In a lot of respects, you epitomize the five guys in the journey you took to get to left guard as a starter. It says a lot about you, but and the group as well. Can you characterize what those five guys are guys meant to you?
Right. You know, it's just been a long journey. You know, couldn't do it without them, honestly. Ryan, Joe, those guys have really helped me throughout my career, just mold me into the lineman that I am today. Very difficult process. You know, it's something that I feel like, you know, it takes a lifetime to be a good lineman. You constantly are learning new techniques and trying to perfect your trade. So there's no doubt that I couldn't do it without Joe Gore and Ryan Norton.
Jeff Scott said the other day that other than perhaps Deshaun's ascent, that the offensive line might be the best story about this offense.
You know, I think it's just that negative aspect that we kind of had at the beginning of the year, that we would be the low point of the team. So it's always good to have that kind of story to where they prove everyone wrong. But, you know, we're just doing our jobs every week.
You know, Coach Sweeney talked to us today about how there are 18 days left and every day counts and you got to win every day. I'm sure that's the message. You know, the message so far this year has been 1 week at a time, one opponent at a time, one game at a time. Now he's kind of widened it out to these 3 weeks. Do you guys see the finish line too? Do you kind of embrace that whole, we are really close to the end of this and we've got to buckle down?
You know, I think we took a brief moment yesterday to kind of lift our heads up, look at the finish line, just for the realization that we're right there. But I think that our mentality now is just keep our head down and sprint through it. You know, we can't have any kind of let up, obviously. You know, we're just looking to have a great performance Saturday.
You were there in 2010. You were recruited in 2010. And then the first year you're here, redshirt at the ACC Championship. Can you talk about how you've seen this program from the time you recruited to now, where it's just light years different than what it was?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a culture change, something that Coach Sweeney is trying to do his entire time as a head coach. You know, I think he finally has all the people that he wanted in this program, whether that's staff, coaches, or players. You know, I think that we're all just, you know, doing our best each and every week to keep making those changes. You know, it's a constant process. You know, there's probably going to be headaches and hiccups on the way, but I think it's just been great for this program, the things that he's been able to do, and hopefully for years to come that'll be the same thing.
You came here and you recruited that 6 and 7 season. Did you be like this by the time you were seeing that?
You know, to say that we would have 5 10-win seasons in a row, 2 11 wins a couple of years ago, maybe not, you know, but I knew with the recruiting class that we had, you know, the personalities, the closeness that we had, and we, you know, have met each other maybe 2 or 3 times, I knew that we were going to kind of be that building block to where we could build and, you know, just that foundation, if you will, for the program. And, you know, it's been pretty amazing to watch and develop.
Getting back to that 18-day window change in vision, I mean, it is a departure from what you guys have been doing. You sense there was a need to refocus and reassert what the goals were?
I think just the refocus on the season, if you will, not what our goals. They haven't changed since, you know, Coach Sweeney's gotten here. They're posted in the team room. I'm sure you guys see him all the time in his conference, but you know, I think that it takes a team that it kind of gets monotonous of the season, you know, that sets in. And, you know, you need to just look up, like he said, and realize how close you are to accomplishing these goals. And, you know, I think this is going to be a great week for us to really refocus and relock in.
Being senior leaders, you and Ryan and Joe, how special is it to see where this team has gotten to and where this offensive line has gotten to?
Just amazing. You know, we always knew you know, from spring, just watching all of us play together. Obviously, Isaiah was here at the time. We knew it was going to be a special year for us. With his departure, I think that's when kind of the lackluster or whatever you will for the offensive line kind of set in to where, you know, it's not going to be a great year. But we knew that we were still the core of that, and we would just have guys step up and just really fulfill their roles. And I think they've done a great job so far.
I think most teams are kind of built like this in the fact that you have guys like you and Gore that waited your chance, other guys like Kane and McLeod come right in, Watkins like Renfro and Hugel. It just seems like there's a very unique mix. Do you think that's kind of commonplace among teams, or do you guys have a unique thing going there?
I think we have a unique thing in whether we can have, you know, 39 guys come in and play. You know, we have so many freshmen on this team. You know, I don't know how many we've redshirted, but it's not a lot. You know, I think normally, you know, teams usually redshirt their freshman class. So it's pretty special what these guys can come in and do, so many of them, be ready to play. So excited, you know, to jam-pack all that emotion in one day is going to be incredible. I'm pretty sure my brother's going to be on top of the hill swinging the flag around. And, you know, I hope I can just be at the bottom just waiting for him to come down and seeing my father in the stands. You know, he'll be in some type of uniform. I don't know if he's decided which one he's wearing yet. But, yeah, it's going to be a very emotional day for me. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to be crying for hours, so it's going to be real fun. Can't wait to play.
You mentioned crying twice. Are you normally you cry at movies?
I'm an emotional guy, man. It's just, you know, all emotions, anger, sadness. You know, it's all going to be jam-packed. You know, unfortunate for Wake Forest. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Eric.